So the recipe that I'm going to share with you today is very close to my heart. This happens to be my mother's recipe. I'm going to make the mango pickle just like the way my mom has been making all her life. Let's get started. So first and foremost, I'm not using any store-bought achar masala. हम achar masala खुद बनाएंगे. Let me show you how to make it. In a pan, I'm going to dry roast a few things. Mustard seeds, fennel seeds, that's soft, coriander seeds, methi dana, and some kalonji, that is nigella seeds. ये मैं कम quantity में ही डालूंगी because they tend to blacken the achar. So every spice in here is going to bring in something else to the achar. For example, the fennel, it will give the hint of freshness. I'm roasting them on slow flame, otherwise these can burn. So once this gets cool, I'm going to blend it. So this took around 7 to 8 minutes. In they go in the blender. Time to blend them. As you can see, the achar masala is ready. It's a coarse powder, not something very fine. That's the way my mother has always made it. So when you eat the achar, you get these tiny bits of say soft sometimes, which are amazing. So now that we've made the achar masala, the next step is to salt the raw mango. कच्चे आम को इस तरह से काटा है मैंने कि गुठली बीच से निकल गई है, and there is no hard part to this. Even if a few bits and pieces of the hard part remain, it's still okay. In this, I'm going to be generous and add salt and haldi. Give this a good mix. I would recommend you to at least keep this for an hour. So now that I've strained the raw mango and the juices are out, I'm going to give it a quick tadka with mustard oil. Don't be conjuice with the amount of oil that you're using. That's because oil and the salt that we are using, that's going to help us preserve the achar. So I'm going to use a good amount of mustard oil. I had already heated this oil. It is slightly cool now. So I'm going to add red chili powder. You could add half of Kashmiri red chili and half of regular chili powder to give a good color as well as spice. The achar masala that we had prepared. And some haldi powder. You take into account the haldi powder you had already applied to the raw mango. Give this a good mix. This shouldn't be sizzling, वरना ये सारे मसाले जल जाएंगे. There you go. It's nicely mixed. I'm just going to pour it in. All of you who like your pickles khatta and meetha, feel free to add some jaggery powder as well. Give this a good mix. So the pickle is ready now. It will take around 6-7 days to get totally ready, but that should not stop you from having it before that. And every once in a while, say once a day, just give a good shake to the jars. You know, just like the way our nanis and dadis used to do it. That way, जो masala bottom में settle हो जाता है, it will again come up again and all of your achar will be very nicely spiced. I hope your morning parathas become much better with this achar just like mine.